Power does not announce itself. It gathers, slowly, silently, around those who understand human nature, and few in history understood it better than Julius Caesar. This is not the story of an emperor. This is the story of a man who rose from political obscurity to reshape the world through strategy, charisma, and psychological mastery. Chapter 1. Origin of Influence, the Calculated Human. Caesar wasn't born with overwhelming military force. He wasn't born with wealth. He wasn't even the most noble Roman. But he had something far more dangerous: the ability to read people with precision. He understood a simple truth. Before you can move armies, you must move minds. So he invested in relationships. He spoke softly, listened deeply, and remembered everything: names, favors, debts, promises. To the elite, he appeared cultivated. To the poor, he appeared accessible. To soldiers, he appeared humane. Influence begins with perception. Caesar curated his image like a sculptor working on marble, every gesture, every alliance, every public act chosen with intention. Lesson for us: people follow those who make them feel seen, valued, and understood. Power begins with emotional intelligence. Chapter 2. Charisma as a Weapon, the Magnetic Commander. Roman writers describe Caesar entering a room and shifting its gravity, not with noise, but with clarity. He spoke simply, directly, with a calm that felt inevitable. He didn't dominate conversations. He shaped them. His charisma wasn't a gift. It was construction. He mastered 3 things. 1. Presence. He made others feel like the moment with him was important. 2. Conviction. He believed what he said, and belief is contagious. 3. Composure. Under pressure, he remained still, which made others trust him. People want leaders who look certain when the world looks uncertain. Lesson for us: charisma is not loudness. It is self-control projected outward. Be stable in your emotions, and others naturally anchor to you. Chapter 3. Strategy of Risk, the Architect of Momentum. Caesar understood that power rewards the bold, but only rewards those who choose when to be bold. He took risks, yes, but always calculated ones. When he was young and vulnerable, he avoided confrontation. When he had a small but loyal army, he fought relentlessly to build momentum. When the Senate tried to weaken him, he turned their fear into fuel. The key principle he lived by: never take a risk to appear strong. Only take a risk when you already are strong. This is why the Rubicon mattered. It wasn't impulsive. It was the moment he recognized his advantages outweighed his dangers. Lesson for us: power grows when you choose timing over impulse. Identify your moment, then strike with full commitment. Chapter 4. Mastering Control, the Calm in the Chaos. Caesar's true genius wasn't aggression, it was control. On the battlefield, he observed in silence. In politics, he read opponents like a strategist mapping terrain. In crisis, he spoke last, never first. Why? Because power flows to the person who appears least rattled. He never raised his voice. He never showed panic. Even in defeat, he framed setbacks as temporary. Lesson for us: control is influence. If you cannot master yourself, you cannot master outcomes. The modern world rewards those who stay composed when others collapse. Chapter 5. Building a Legend, the Narrative Engine. Caesar understood that power is not just achieved, it's told into existence. He wrote his own stories. He described battles in a calm, factual tone that made him look inevitable. He turned victories into symbols. He crafted narratives where he was both hero and historian. And Rome believed him. Lesson for us. If you don't control your story, someone else will write it for you. You must be the narrator of your own life. The final principle. Everything Caesar did, charisma, strategy, timing, control, was built on one foundation. He acted as if he already was the man he intended to become. Before he commanded legions, he carried himself like a commander. Before he ruled Rome, he disciplined himself like a ruler. Before people believed in him, he believed in himself with absolute clarity. This is Caesar's greatest psychological weapon. Identity precedes power. You become what you consistently act like. Not by chance, not by destiny, by decision. Remember, Caesar rose because he mastered the human mind, his own first, then everyone else's. Influence is not magic. Power is not inherited. It is built intentionally, brick by brick. Understand people. Control your presence. Choose your risks. Master your emotions. Shape your narrative. Act as the person you aim to become before anyone recognizes it. This is the psychology of power. This is the doctrine of transformation. This is Primoria Doctrine.